In this video, I'll be talking about should you buy a new 3DS XL if you already own a 3DS XL or an old 2DS or the original 3DS, or if you don't have it at all, which one should you buy? I'm going to be talking about that right now. So here's the new 3DS XL. They did do some minor improvements compared to the other 2DSs/3DSs in the family. Now, if you were thinking the new 3DS XL was an entirely new experience, you are wrong. The new 3DS XL is actually the same experience we've been using since 2011, since the first 3DS ever came out. They just basically added some improvements to make it a little bit better than the other 3DSs, but it's still using the same games, the same interface. Everything's pretty much the same. Now, they both have the same screen sizes. The resolution is exactly the same. You're not getting better graphics. Now, what I can tell you is, in my experience, the games do look a little better on here, but that's because of the CPU power. They just look a little bit more crisper. The colors really pop on the new one compared to the old one, but not by much. Now, if you own an old 3DS XL, should you buy the new 3DS XL? It depends. If you play yours all the time and that's the only gaming system you have and you take it around with you and you play it like every day and 4 to 5 times a week, I would probably say, yeah, go ahead and trade your old system off and definitely go ahead and buy the new one. It'll save you some money if you trade this off. And then you can go ahead and get this for about $100 to $120, save some money right there, and you won't be disappointed because you use it all the time. The upgrade will probably be worth it for you because it's your main system and you want the best of the best. Now, if you're just somebody that wants the best of the best and you want to be on the cutting edge of technology, then yeah, why not spend it and go ahead and buy this. If you don't have a 3DS at all, any of them, and this is your first time buying one, then definitely go ahead and pick this up. Because this one right now, I think new or even used, is going for about $170, $160. So you're really not saving any money by buying this brand new. If it's your first system, don't buy the old 3DS XL. Just go ahead and buy this for around $199 because you're not really saving yourself a lot of money. Now, if you're somebody that plays your 3DS XL a couple times a week or not a lot, you just play a couple games on it, you're a casual gamer, you just picked it up to play one game on it once in a while, then there's really no reason to upgrade to the new 3DS XL because you don't play it a lot. It's not worth the money. You're spending a lot of cash. You're just wasting money basically. So don't really buy it. Now, if you have the 2DS or the 3DS and you played a lot, then you should definitely go ahead and trade that in because you are getting bigger screens. You are getting a whole better experience if you're using one of the older systems like the original 3DS or the 2DS with the smaller screens. You are getting a way better experience on it. So definitely go ahead and drop out the cash and you won't be disappointed. If you play your old 3DS, 2DS a lot, then you'll definitely get a better experience. Now, there are supposed to be some games that utilize the CPU power of this and are only specific to the new 3DS XL. The first game we know of is Xenoblade Chronicles. Is supposed to be only playable on the new 3DS XL. So if you have an old 2DS, 3DS, or even the old 3DS XL, it will not work because it doesn't have enough CPU power. Now, if you remember the DSi was supposed to have specific games to the DSi that actually took the CPU power of the new DSi and was supposed to be only playable on that, but that was actually false. They only made about 2 games that actually utilized the DSi and were only playable to the DSi. The rest of the games that came out before the DS systems actually died, they were actually still playable on the DS and DS Lite. So that was actually false. Will there be a lot of games that only utilize the new 3DS XL? We'll have to wait and see. But if you look at the history of the systems, the DSi only had 2 games that took full effect of the new processing power, and it was pretty much just dead. The whole theory never really worked right. So you might want to take that into consideration, that some games will only be playable on the new 3DS XL in the future, but you should wait and see what games come out that are only specific to this system that will take advantage of the new CPU power. And if you like one of the games, it may encourage you to buy this, but at this time the only game that we know that'll work only on this one, not any other 3DS, is Xenoblade Chronicles, which is a Wii game ported to the 3DS. It is an RPG type game, so if you're into RPGs or stuff like that, you may be interested in picking up this just for a Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, you do have to remember these are about 4 to 5 years old at this time. And what I must say is, Nintendo did just announce a new system. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's a console, a handheld, a console and a handheld combined. We don't know what they have up their sleeve this time. They may have something up their sleeve because, as we know, Nintendo, they are one of the companies that do weird things in the past, like the Wii U. The DS was a different system with the 2 screens and everything. So you never know what Nintendo's going to pull out and actually release to the market. So just be warned, if you do buy the new 3DS XL, 1 year to a year and a half down the road, they might stop making games or slowing the production of games because their new system or their new hardware will be more popular and it will be out on the market, and this thing will be dead pretty much. They'll still be making games probably, but not a lot as they used to. So take in consideration what games are out on the market now, and if you like the selection now, go ahead and see if you like the selection. If you do, definitely go ahead and pick it up. But don't be expecting a lot more games in the future because, like I said, they already announced a new system or a new something. We don't know what it is. And this one is getting pretty old, so don't expect it to have a lot more support in the years coming. So look at the game selection now, and if you like the game selection at this time, go ahead and pick it up. But don't plan for the future because this thing, the 3DS systems are getting kind of old. And that's pretty much all I have to say in this video, and peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out.